You're very welcome back. Well, it's that time of year where 7- and 8-year-old kids across the country start preparing for their big day.
Yes, it's almost communion season. Stylist Laura Jordan joins us this morning. Hi, Laura. How are you?
Good, thank you.
So if you are going to have somebody making their communion in your home, it's a big deal for the whole family. Of course, the little boy or girl of the moment, but their parents and extended family too. They want to have an enjoyable day.
Exactly. It all comes together. It really is a family effort. And I suppose the key thing is to get your little darling suited and booted for the day itself. And this can begin from as early as December. Typically, most children would have their outfits sorted by the end of February time because we're seeing communions happening April and May. So they're kind of moving forward a little bit in terms of timing.
Look, we have Willow up first.
We do. And Willow is wearing a beautiful pearl and detail dress. Now, what we're seeing in terms of trend this year is it's a lot more understated. We've simple detailing. So we just have the bit of sparkle maybe at the waist, the hem or at the neck. This is beautiful. Again, everything this morning, all under one roof at Arnott's. And what we're noticing is even with the veil here, the little detail of the pearl, which is picked up in the dress as well. Now this, in terms of accessory and the dress, are both from Isabella, which is an Irish brand.
So delicate, isn't it?
Exactly.
Just a little pearl trim on the edge.
Pulling it in, and again, nothing too heavy or uncomfortable, and that's really easy to fit at the back of the head, which is helpful. It just kind of slots in when you've got your hair tied back, which is fantastic.
I just say the best accessory of this whole outfit is Willow's smile. So she obviously loves this.
Yes,
you love
exactly.
this.
Makes the outfit.
It's beautiful.
Aww.
So moving down to the dress then, very girly.
Very girly. You've got the mixture of pearl, a little bit of sparkle, and then the tulle finish, which you can see as you go down through the hem as well. And it's just nicely finished off, which gives a little bit of comfort and movement. It's not too long, you're not dragging it after you, and it's comfortable. The bag as well, we were just saying that backstage, the traditional kind of drop bag is still, with the drawstring, still really, really elegant and timeless, really. And again, the finish on it with the pearls and the little stones as well, bring it together and pull the whole look as one together.
That's very sweet, isn't it?
Adorable.
Exactly.
And what about the length of the dresses?
So the length, we vary. We've looked a little bit kind of at ballet length as well this year, but we're seeing with that again, it's almost with the tulle finish, you can get, sometimes parents worry, oh, if I buy a dress now, will it still fit if she takes a growth spurt? But when you get a tulle finish on the end, you've got a few inches to play around with.
We're not forgetting about the little boys.
We aren't at all.
Big boys in your case,
Exactly.
Charlie.
So here we have Charlie suited up with Club 1800, and what we're noticing with this is we've got, you know, the navy style, dark navy and burgundy, which you're going to see a little bit later, really big. The bow tie is probably the accessory for boys this year, and again, all from Club 1880. And you're noticing the blue with it. You want to see, can you get the mix and match in? We've put the waistcoat with it, so it's an optional 3-piece option, but you're going to use the blazer again with a pair of chinos, with a pair of jeans, and you're good to go.
And I think as well, for something like this, and little boys feel caged in if you put anything on them that's not a tracksuit, in my experience, and they won't be wearing a tracksuit on their communion day.
Exactly.
You can always take off the blazer, take off the bow tie, and you still have kind of a smart look.
Exactly.
So relatives and family friends are calling in, you still have a lovely waistcoat and a shirt, but they feel more comfortable as well.
Yeah, so you've got the bit of tailoring there, and even with this, it's kind of a gentle check through it, or, you know, a fleck in the fabric. So it's not that kind of stiff, shiny suit that we associate with 15, 20 years ago. Definitely moved on, more contemporary, and that's the great thing about this look.
It's very sharp, Charlie.
Exactly.
Well done.
Very.
Now, our third look is Tarija.
Tarija is wearing the most beautiful sparkle dress. So what we're noticing with this is definitely the movement has been towards more contemporary pieces that are a little more understated and subtle, as we mentioned earlier, but you still have your sparkle at specific places, starting with the head, of course, the princess tiara, which is again catching the light beautifully, and we just put the veil behind it. The veil again has some pearl, but we also have some sparkle in this particular one. Again, all Isabella accessories. And even when we see, like, this is a celebrations dress, which is a UK label, but we're seeing even again the contemporary style of having, you know, the pleats that just fall to the ground, and again it just holds its shape almost, that dress, and the bag comes with the dress as well, which is handy because it's kind of included in one.
And what different shades of white are there? Is it the same as wedding dresses in terms of ivory, cream?
There's probably white and ivory would be the two that would be stocked. However, you might find some subtle differences in terms of what brand considers white, you know, with one of the.
Of course.
And we might even look at the shoes on this one if you want to show the shoes, Tarija.
That colour could be coming up a little bit bluish on screens, according to our producer.
Okay, but it is a sterling white almost.
It's a sterling sterling white in person.
And I want to chat about these shoes for two reasons. Number one, we have a heel, which is again first time maybe that a girl gets to wear a little heel for First Communion Day. And also, these are from the Rainbow Club, and there is a complimentary service to get them dyed in store once you've worn them. So if you're thinking, gosh, now when are we ever going to wear a pair of white shoes again? They could be dyed to the choice of your colour by Rainbow Club, and they'll be able to do that.
So clever.
Yeah, so it's a handy little
so you
kind
get
of
use
addition.
of them afterwards.
Exactly, yeah. So again, all that can be seen on arnest.ie as well.
Beautiful, gorgeous, Tarija. Well done. That's daunting, isn't it?
Oh, they were such pros. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
We'll see
Millie.
you later on.
Three more later?
Yes.
Brilliant.